What if we're loved?
Welcome, everyone. Let's see what messages want to come through today. What messages do you have for us? So, peace is the direction because this is a time. This is the card we got. This is a time where the deepest prayer of the heart is calling for peace because of the chaos of the world and all of the mind, the inner self, and the world. The illusion is being revealed. So that was your oracle card. The first card out is peace. That is what we are going for. But your first tarot card was the moon. And as you can see in the world, illusions are coming to the light. What was hidden is now being seen. And in your own life, I feel personally like there has been a seeing of illusions, a seeing of what's false, what's no longer a part of you. There's been a dying. There's been a dying off, a shedding of an old skin. And it's a beautiful release. I can feel a deep surrender in this energy. The energy is, I mean, mostly it's kind of exciting when we get the moon and the sun side by side, but the moon is inverted, and it's because there is a seeing, there is a going inward to see through the fog of illusion. So this is a time of not making any bold moves, of not really moving. It's an inner calling. It's a calling inward. And it's not to say that there there aren't exciting possibilities, but I feel like the energy I'm picking up on is that there's been a lot of possibilities, and now there's an in between of not feeling very, when the sun is upside down, there could be a lack of joy or just a feeling under the weather or just not feeling a lot of energy. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing going wrong. It's a calling from your creator to pause. Whew, I was trying to get that out. It's a pause because you're being healed and you're being shown, and you've said yes to that. So this is not an overnight dark night of the soul. This is not a 24-hour surrender. It's ongoing and it's happening in this energy. There's a big yes. There's a let go. There's a willingness to stop struggling, fighting, and trying to get. And that's huge. It's maybe never done, maybe never been done before for some of you here. And it's a huge transformation, and it's sacred, and there's probably a lot of emotion that is around with this energy. The third card was the Ace of Wands inverted because this is a new passionate beginning, and it's just not time yet because, I mean, obviously there's one coming or the card wouldn't have showed up. The card showed up because you've been looking for that. You have been seeking it, and the seeking needs to stop now. And you know that because it's not going to be coming from you doing it. It's going to be something greater than you doing it. And that's what you're going, that I believe some of you, I have experienced before the spirit, um, myself letting go and having things happen through me because I've surrendered. So it's been proof to me that I couldn't have done it myself. So it's something that I want for you to experience, so that you can see you never have to worry again or make anything happen again, that God has us, but we have to get out of the way, basically. And I know that all too well as well, because I am full of energy. And I always want to help the Holy Spirit out. But the beautiful thing is that you have this willingness to be bold and a risk taker, and you've built this inner strength within you, and it's great and it's mighty. And there is a mightiness in you that wants to be known. It wants to be discovered. It's it's like the calling that you've had your whole life was that you want to know that you have everything inside of you that you need, that you alone have the answers and are one with your source. Sorry, the dog's eating. So, yeah, I just feel like your deepest prayers are being answered. And yet, many of us have been, gifted with so many beautiful people and opportunities in our life. And when there's a stop of that happening, we might think something's going wrong, but I'm here to say that the Spirit is showing you your power. The Spirit is introducing you to your true self. And so it's a mighty, mighty, mighty initiation that is happening for you. So this moon is just saying, if you study A Course in Miracles at all, it's removing the blocks to love's awareness. That's what the book is about. It's about removing the blocks to love awareness. The moon is the blocks. The moon shows you the illusion, and you really can't release the illusion until you see it. So there is a period of extreme discomfort in seeing what is not true about life, about you. Like, looks don't mean anything, manipulation and power over others don't mean anything. It's like a deep seeing that we're not these form bodies, and that the power lies in our love and our compassion for our brothers and our sisters, things like that. That's what's being revealed. Deep knowledge, sacred knowledge, the presence of love within you that extends to all things is creation. All these things have to be experienced. They can't be told. I can tell you, but you have to experience it for yourself. So with this card, we got the Three of Swords to clarify, but it was upside down. So it's going through this heartbreak. It's going all the way through. We have to go through the darkness to get to the light, and you're going through it. The reason why this spread isn't scary or dark or bad, it's because you have elevated yourself to a place where you are able to now be the presence of love for all of these illusions to go just pass on through you and be dissolved into the light. The ego can't be killed. It's dissolved in love. It's merged in with the higher self. So you're in this place where you've evolved. And now you get to see all of the illusions one more time, all of the heartbreak one more time, all of the things, that the lessons, you're letting the lessons come. You're allowing the energy to come, to be seen and released. That's the work, and you're doing it. And with this sun energy that's upside down, it's kind of like there's a pause in this joy because you're building within you the leadership and courage so that you can be a demonstration for your brothers and your sisters. There is a leadership role coming in for whoever is in this reading. It could look many different ways, but you're coming into your inner leadership, confidence that you know that you are eternal, as a child of good, and that you are here to extend love and compassion. And that's going to fill you up with more joy than you've ever known. But there isn't a relinquishing going on right now. So, you're being shown who you are within you, and then the world's going to reflect it. The new beginning is stalled because this Two of Cups inverted shows me that either you're working on your relationships, they're being they're shifting um, to a greater purpose, or you're coming into this duality within yourself, the good, bad, and ugly. I don't know what those, the feminine, the masculine, the soft and the hard. You're coming into balance with your true nature. Your true nature is who you really are. And so everything within you that felt weak and small and unworthy, unable to achieve, would grasp in desperation, all of those things are being allowed now, are being allowed up to be seen and forgiven. So the light will dissolve these energies that are ready to pass on through, like pass on, like go forever. And we've been promised that we can heal and grow and learn and come into our greatness. Oh, hi. And so this is the work that has to be done to do that, and you're doing it. In your energy, we have the sun clarifying this strength card. So the light within you, although you may not feel it in this moment because this light is just being bombarded with dark illusions, and you're just having to hold the presence in this clarity. But I do feel like, because this is inverted, like this devastation, this desperation is what's being healed. And you're this. The strength, the presence of divine light is literally dissolving a life of tears and disappointment and tragedy. And there is a presence of love that is stepping forward, that now leads your life and leads the way. It's a calmness. It's a calm certainty. Your Course in Miracles card reads, "Why wait for heaven? Those who seek the light are merely covering their eyes. The light is in them now. Enlightenment is but a recognition and not a change at all." And that is why you are being stalled, delayed from this new beginning and joy that you know is yours, that you know is for you. The peace of God is shining in me now. The peace of God is shining in me now. Now, enlightenment is but a recognition, not a change at all. That's why the stillness, that's why the going inward, that's why the delay. In the field of possibilities is this new beginning, yang, masculine energy. There's going to be so much action in your life. And yet you don't know anything about that because you don't care, because you've surrendered. You've surrendered to this present moment stillness, to let the creator, the universe, God, cradle you while you heal what inside has been running the show, has been causing like a grasping, a seeking. Seek and do not find. That's what's ending. Seek and do not find. It's a stopping. Stop it. Gangaji was a student under Papaji, and she wanted to be enlightened so badly. And one day he just said, stop doing everything you're doing. Just stop trying, stop reading spiritual texts, stop praying, stop meditating, stop everything. because it's really in the letting go, in the stopping, that we discover the truth of who we are, that we never needed to try or to get somewhere to be worthy or to accomplish something to achieve love or success. We are inherently children of God, and peace is our inheritance. And the only problem is we find it within us, not within others, and not within success in the world and jobs and trying to get. That's the thing. All those things may come, and they will if you want them, but not by striving. Inside of you is everything. And then what comes, comes, and you don't care what that is. You just don't care because you're at one with yourself and God. It's really beautiful. I'm going to read you this card and then I'm going to read your channeled message. So we have peace, number 23, which is a 5. So that represents change big time. 23. Peace. Freedom from attachment. Radical acceptance. It doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Wow. Wow. Okay. So next week, what I want you to do, let's see, what are we going to put in the comments for next week? Um, let me see. So remember that peace card is the most important one. And I'm just going to pull a card for one of the viewers now and find out what we want to put. So Riley Polk is the one that got chosen randomly. Riley Polk. And comments. Why am I having such a hard time with the comments? A thumbs up. Let's put a thumbs up in the comments. And I don't want to forget to read the channeled message, but that'll be a nice way to end the reading. Riley Polk. Let's see. We'll get a few cards and interpret them. I am open for private readings. I do coaching and counseling, so we can pull some cards and you can just talk about what's happening for you. And then it's usually a confirmation of what you already know inside. But yeah, we just join for a little while and see what the Spirit's message is for you individually. My email's in the description box below. I am traveling again, so I won't be doing the Wednesday Zooms anymore for now. And yeah, I think it's really funny that I tried to start a new YouTube channel because I can just put all the videos here. And I just, now that I'm traveling again, I'll do that. I'll just put them all on this channel. And when I settle, I'll open another channel. All right, Riley Pope, what do we have for you? Justice, the 9 of Cups. Wow. Okay, so let me see what's underneath. 3 of Wands. So I don't know why I need more than one card, but I feel like you have a wish coming true. I mean, that's what the 9 of Cups is, and it's going to make you feel like this. It's something spiritual. It's a wish come true spiritually. So perhaps you're going to get a some kind of enlightenment or an enlightened idea, but it's going to make you feel like this. Yeah, and I think it could be that you're starting to see the justice is that you're starting to see your true self over your ego self. And I always like to see this as the woman has overcome the ego with that sword of truth, and she's looking down on the ego, no matter what it's saying, like you're going to die, you're going to, you'll always be alone, things like that. The ego can get into our head, and you're that calm in the storm that says, I'm not believing these thoughts because they're not loving. So there's a wish coming true. And I do feel like there's hope and inspiration, whatever this wish is that you have. But I feel like you could be a little stuck. And I'm just getting the that it's coming time for you to get into that water. Like it's very, very close. Don't push it, especially after the reading we had today. But just know that it's coming soon, this wish come true, because of how far you've come, overcoming the ego and coming into the spirit. And there's going to be a new adventure that you're sent on because you're ready physically, mentally, you have passion for it. It's coming. This is just confirmation that you'll know when the time, y'all, when it's the spirit's plan is effortless. You don't have to make it happen or move like, oh, I better get it done. No, the spirit's plan, you're moved. Like you're finding yourself doing it. Like for these readings, I was told I should do it the same time and day every week, but I'm like, I got to do it when the spirit inspires me. I can't force this. This is channeled. So that's your message, Riley. And we'll put a thumbs up in the comments and I'll pick another one next week. And then I have a channeled message for you guys. I want to read it. Beloved one, you have not chosen, I'm sorry, beloved one, you have chosen to trust what cannot be seen. And this is the greatest act of creation. In surrender, you have stepped into the womb of spirit. You have cried your ancient tears, and the world you see will now reflect your healed mind. But the mind must not rush ahead. This is still the moment of quiet knowing. Let each breath be your altar. Let each moment without direction be your proof of God's plan. The light you thought you had to chase is already in your chest. It burns softly, wisely, waiting for your full yes. And when you're ready, the way will open like a flower, effortless, natural, and bright with remembrance. Affirmation: I surrender what I thought I needed, and I remember the light within me now. I trust the timing of my unfolding. And then I'm going to end it with a little prayer. Holy Spirit, I release my plans and let your vision guide me. Where I once tried to control, I now choose to trust. Where I sought proof, I now choose peace. Light lives in me now, and I do not need to seek it in the world. Let all that is real in me rise gently. I am safe to be still. I am safe to be shown. Use me when the time is right, and until then, let me rest in the joy of remembering I have never left your side. Those are the messages that I have for you, and I'll see you next time.
What if we're loved?